Good, happy Wednesday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast. Let's get started. First up, witness sees driver shoot up heroin before Manchester crash, police say. Let's take a listen to this video from WMUR News 9.
This is So Delicious dairy-free salted caramel cluster cashew milk frozen dessert. Yeah, it's a mouthful. A pretty good one, too. So delicious dairy-free. Nothing compares.
As you see, that is raw video of the crash. A driver suffered serious injuries Wednesday afternoon in a crash involving a parked tractor trailer in Manchester. According to Manchester Police Chief Nick Willard, a witness reported seeing the driver shoot up heroin shortly before the crash on South Beach Street. Police said the car was driving erratically before the crash and swerved into the tractor trailer. The driver of the tractor trailer was in the bed of the truck at the time of the crash and was not injured. Deadly powerful opiate discovered for the first time in Massachusetts. Drug samples tested at the Massachusetts State Police Lab have been confirmed to be the deadly opiate known as carfentanil. State police said Wednesday the crime lab analyzed substance seized by state police or other police agencies. 3 samples tested positive for carfentanil, with 2 submitted by Brockton Police and the 3rd submitted by Transit Police in the Quincy area. These confirmed tests represent the first carfentanil Massachusetts has seen. State police said they are not aware of any carfentanil overdoses deaths in Massachusetts. The state of New Hampshire recently confirmed several suspected overdose deaths caused by carfentanil last month. Carfentanil is around 100 times more potent than fentanyl and is deemed a danger to the public and first responders by police. The drug is so powerful it has been used to sedate elephants weighing thousands of pounds and has no legitimate medical use for humans. A small dosage of carfentanil could be fatal. Carfentanil is also known to be mixed with other drugs or designated as heroin. State police said the majority of carfentanil found in the United States have been produced in China and Mexico. Officer critically injured in Freiburg boating accident dies. Let's take a listen to this video from WMTW News 8 in Maine.
We are just just getting some breaking news that the Freiburg police officer injured while trying to rescue a missing canoer has died. Officer Nathan Desjardins was just 20 years old. He died yesterday at CMMC. He was injured in a boating crash while trying to find Jen Busquet, the Freiburg police chief, saying it is an extremely difficult time of mourning and offering condolences to Desjardins' family.
And there you go on that report. Now let's take a look at your stock markets and see how they closed for this Wednesday evening. And here's a look at your stock markets. Your Dow Jones Industrial Average closed in the green and went up. Your S&P 500 index closed in the green and went up. Your NASDAQ closed in the green and went up. Our USS 2K closed in the green and went up, and VIX closed in the red and went down. Stocks close higher as Street hopes Comey testimony will be less demanding to Trump than Fred. U.S. equities closed higher on Wednesday as investors hoped the testimony from former FBI Chief James Comey will be less demanding to President Donald Trump than previously fried. Trump picks Christopher Ware as next FBI director. Let's take a listen to this video from ABC News.
PM. Advil PM combines the #1 pain reliever with the #1 sleep aid. Gentle, non-habit forming Advil PM for a healing night's sleep.
With Advil, you'll ask, what twisted ankle? What muscle strain? Advil makes pain a distant memory. Nothing works faster, stronger, or longer. What? Pain. Advil.
Breaking news, we want to get right to it. Just moments ago, President Trump announced he has a nominee for FBI director. The man is right there, Christopher A. Wray, a veteran of the Justice Department in private practice right now. I want to go straight to our senior justice correspondent, Pierre Thomas, for more on that. Pierre.
Well, George, he is a Yale graduate, law school graduate. He's a former assistant deputy attorney general at the Justice Department, a longtime Justice Department official. He worked in the Bush administration under George W. Bush, heading the criminal division. So this is someone who's known at the Justice Department and who had a lot of interaction with the FBI. He also spent time working under former FBI Director James Comey when he was Deputy Attorney General, George.
And John Carl, at the White House, the president had hoped to announce this before he left on his foreign trip just a couple of weeks ago, but had some difficulty landing on someone who actually wanted to take the job.
Yeah, in fact, at least 3 people that I know have pulled themselves out of consideration. Former Senator Joe Lieberman, Congressman Trey Gowdy, Senator John Cornyn, all were originally floated by the White House as contenders, and all said that they wanted to be removed from consideration. One thing notable about Wray is that in addition to his background at the Justice Department, he was Chris Christie's personal lawyer during the Bridgegate scandal. And George, I've got to tell you, before he came in here for an interview about a week ago, he was not on any list of a possible FBI director. He seemed to be a late ad and somebody who clearly is very close to Chris Christie.
Yeah, the president interviewed him, I guess, on May 30th. And of course, this timing now designed in part to counter the hearings of James Comey, of course, the FBI director the president fired.
Absolutely, and you've had some time now between the firing of Comey and this appointment. This confirmation will not be, a rubber stamp by any sense. This will be, a potentially a contentious confirmation on Capitol Hill, given the nature of the position and his ties to Chris Christie. But it's an uneasy time not to have an FBI director, at least a confirmed FBI director, given, of course, the terror threat.
And Pierre, as you mentioned, Christopher Wray, known well inside the Justice Department for his service in the criminal division during the administration of George W. Bush. Any sense of how this appointment is going to be received right now?
Well, again, the FBI had been pushing, at least internally, for a former agent. They had asked for Mike Rogers, who's a former FBI agent and former congressman. They wanted someone that they knew and understood the tradition of the FBI. But again, Chris Wray is someone who's a known commodity over at the FBI, so I don't expect too much pushback from within the FBI.
Okay, Pierre, Thomas, John Carl, thanks very much. The president says more details are coming as well.
Okay, and there you go on that report. And we want to hear from you. Let us know what you think about the new FBI director. Comment below and let us know under this video. And keep your comments positive, no negative comments. Thank you. And we have a question of the day on the Riley King Network Facebook page. Tonight is the next drawing of the estimated jackpot for Powerball in New Hampshire. 35 million is the drawing, and our question is, what would you do if you won tonight's big drawing? Comment below and let us know. We will answer and read some of the comments at 8 p.m. for News Center Now with Riley King. And I got my Powerball ticket. Who knows? I might be the lucky winner or not. We will have to find out in the morning. And that is it for the Riley King Newscast. I hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday evening. Good night, everyone. Bye.